Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. Drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment before we get into it. We post 5 videos a week. And before we jump into this topic, guys, I just want to shout out. It's the 5th year anniversary since the drop of Views by my boy Drizzy Drake. And I don't know if you guys noticed, we usually always rock basketball-related apparel. Show them the shirt, Irwin. Show them the shirt. And this time I just had to switch it up because Drake, man, he gave me the shirt for free, so I had to rep it on the shit. So if you guys have made it this far, drop your top 3 tracks from the album. If you guys know what I'm talking about, drop your top 3 tracks, and I'll let you know mine.
And with that being said, we're not gonna be a basketball channel anymore. We're gonna be a Drake fan page. What?
Nah. But I'll start a podcast about music if y'all are interested, cause I'm down for that.
All right. Okay. So
now let's get into my other boy over here.
Yeah, his number one boy. You know, he has posters of Luka all around here in his room, or
could you imagine
in the studio over here,
just
man?
Luka.
Yeah, he's like a stalker of Luka. We're filming this from Dallas. What? Anyways, man, from RTNBA, building a team around Luka.
Which we've talked several times on the channel, not on purpose, but like in passing by, depending on the topic we talked about, because we both have high belief in this kid's potential. And man, it's gonna be interesting.
And who do we got around here to build for Luka?
All right, RTNBA gave us these choices for point guard, left to right. We got Ben Simmons, Chris Paul, Kemba Walker, and for small forward, he gave us Jimmy Butler, Chris Middleton, and Paul George.
For power forward, we got Pascal Siakam, Sabonis, Domantas Sabonis, whatever. You guys already should be used to it already. I can't pronounce for shit. John Collins, Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, Joel Embiid.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Good choices.
Yeah, very good choices. Some questionable choices, but some good choices. You know, especially that point guard. But before we get to it, man, let's talk about the man of the hour, Luka, with some BTD stats time.
Oh, that's right. All right, guys, y'all see the image. All right, let's talk about his career average so far. 2 to 3 years in the NBA. This man has played 189 games, averaging 25.8 points, 8.4 rebounds, 7.7 assists on 45.8% from field goal, 33.3 from 3, 73.5 from free throw, totaling a 52.9 true shooting percentage, averaging 24.1 PER and 20.7 win shares.
Yo, first ballot Hall of Famer already.
22-year-old.
What? Yeah, man, that's pretty damn good, man. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of the things. Who is your team that you're building around Luka?
All right. I'm going to start off. Okay, point guard. I'm going to say point guard and power forward were my 2 most difficult categories to finalize my pick for.
Okay.
All right, so let's just say our choices, and then after we'll go into the details on why we picked these people. I picked Kemba Walker for point guard.
Okay.
Jimmy Butler for small forward.
Okay.
Sabonis for power forward.
Okay. And
Embiid for center.
All right, similar choices. I got CP3, Jimmy Buckets, Sabonis, and Joel Embiid.
Okay. So, all right, let's just go from top to bottom.
Okay.
All right.
So why did you pick Kemba Walker?
Okay, so as we're building a team, guys. We're building a team.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You got to think about the current and the future, because this is a team.
Yeah, currently Kemba doesn't have any knees anymore.
And chill.
This has Celtics fans.
Kemba Walker is 31, CP3 is 36. So that's the main reason why I ended up siding with Kemba, because Kemba can do a lot of what CP can do. Let's be honest. And Kemba can shoot. Kemba can drive. Kemba can facilitate, distribute, etc. Ben can do all that except the shooting. But I needed someone. I would have ultimately picked Ben if Ben could shoot just semi-consistently. Like, I don't need him to be a fucking sniper, but just like give me 30% from the 3 or something, like 30 to 35. Because with Luka, if Luka's my star player, bro, Luka's gonna be distributing, bro. He's like Jimmy. Like, he can carry the team when need be. He can be clutch. He can do all that good stuff. But the man likes getting his team involved. He likes passing around. He passes to Kemba. Kemba, whoop, 3.
It's funny that we rank on Ben Simmons for his shooting. I'm no stranger of doing that. But believe it or not, in this whole list, he's not the worst shooter this year. From the 3.
Okay.
Believe it or not. We'll address that.
But why'd you pick CP3?
CP3.
With CP3, you got, he's 36, right? So that gives you a 4-year window.
Yo, but age is just a number, man. You see that the guy's killing it right now for the Suns, man.
Oh yeah, that CP3 effect.
The CP3 effect is no joke, man.
Help Phoenix secure that
best
playoff.
Well, I mean, they started clearing that last year, when they got that girl to do that magic, but the real ones know what the hell I'm talking about. But CP3, man, first ballot Hall of Famer, best floor general out of these three, can steal your cookies, whenever he wants to, and he could take over when you need be, which is something that's very good to have, for Luka to build around.
That's true. But that's why I went with some other people that I know can take over too when Luka can't step up to the plate.
Yeah, man. But I mean, Kemba, man, you're gonna be thinking about his knees, and if his knees are not, not on point, bro, then
that's true.
He's a shot at himself, man. He's gonna be a liability.
But I think with Luka and I have Jimmy and Embiid, that's why. Way less pressure is on Walker. Kemba just has to do his thing and that's it.
I'll give you this. Kemba's a better player off the ball than CP3.
Yeah.
When it comes to that.
And that's part of the reason why I also like him.
Yeah. So small forward. So we both picked Jimmy Buckets. I think we picked MVP, it for the same reason.
MVP.
JBP. JBP. So why Jimmy?
Like you said, bro, he can play like an MVP. He can play like a finals MVP. We saw it last year. He's clutch. He has that dog in him. He can shoot from a mid-range. He can make threes. I know you're going to bring it up, but he can make threes when need be. We saw it. We've seen it in the playoffs.
I know, man.
And you can just rely on him when you need a bucket. You know what I mean? And even if you don't need a bucket, guess what? You can rely on him on defense. He's a great two-way guard.
Yeah, definitely.
Or forward. And
two-way player.
And even then, he can facilitate. So I see on my squad, hey man, there's gonna be a lot of ball sharing. There's gonna be a little Popovich Spurs little dynasty in there.
Oh, okay, coach.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Andrade Pop over here. Okay, coach. Look, if you're picking Chris Middleton, like Andrade was telling me earlier, man, I'm gonna start judging you, bro. No disrespect to Chris Middleton, the guy can ball, but yo, fuck out of here, bro.
No offense, bro. No offense, Chris.
If you pick Paul George, I understand.
I just can't rely on PG like that.
Pandemic P, fuck out of here, man. You give me Jimmy Buckets, bro. That's somebody that can take over. Fourth quarter, you need the ball. Somebody to take over. CP3, I know is having the off night. I'm gonna give it to Jimmy Buckets.
That's true.
All
right, let's slide to power forward.
All right. This was pretty tough.
We both have guys in our 30s for our point guard and small forward. I decided, we both did, decided to add a little youth because, Luka's young. This guy's not as young, but Sabonis is 24.
Yeah.
So put some of that mid-20s in there. That's a nice balance because what I've noticed too, a lot of winning teams, there's a nice balance of age. It's not too old, it's not too young. Because too old, physical, not just injuries, but fatigue catches up to them. And too young, mental fatigue and experience catches up to them. And Sabonis, I picked him because for me it was between Siakam and Sabonis. Siakam at 27, 28, I was like, you know what? I want a power forward that can at least have some time to develop a three. And Siakam, while he is the most established, his down year has given me a little room for concern. And Sabonis, bro, he's killing it. He's a 2-time All-Star. And I just think he can do a little thing. He'll rebound for the squad. He can shoot from the three. Not like he's no sniper, but he can shoot.
Sabonis,
and do
man.
Everything else.
Yeah, and he's the tallest one out of all these guys, man. At 6'11", man.
It helps.
That's something I'm gonna want by size. I don't want to be bullied, even though the person that we have at center, there's not gonna be no bullying whatsoever when it comes to that. But having Sabonis as a power forward just reinforces that thinking of having some twin towers there, in the paint going down.
True.
And I think you were bringing this up earlier. You see Sabonis actually developing his three a little bit further.
Yeah.
To the point that
at 24 still hasn't hit his prime. I have more hope, or not hope, but belief that it's easier to develop someone in their mid-20s to their shot as opposed to someone in their late 20s. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's definitely possible, but it's a little easier. And John Collins,
look, John Collins,
not proven enough.
John Collins is young. He's proven that he's more than a capable player in the NBA. But obviously, I'm
gonna go with a 2-time All-Star over.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Exactly, man. And shit. With us saying this, we kind of know how the Hawks feel. With should they pay John Collins or not? Let us know if you guys if they should pay him or not. In the
now we got
comments.
Someone who's been proving himself this year.
Who?
Proving himself. Carl and no, just kidding.
Joel
Embiid.
Carl Anthony. Hey man, all these three can ball, man.
Oh yeah.
Cat, yo, Man, come on, get that man out of
Cat is like another version of Embiid type
get
shit.
that man out of Minnesota. But then again, what I don't like about Cat is, according to Jimmy Buckets, that guy's a bitch.
Whining.
Rudy Gobert, come on.
You won't say it to his face though.
I can't even say it to his face, man. I'm only 5'11", bro. What the fuck? And no, I'm a legit 5'11". Not none of that 5'8" bullshit that guys like to say. Even the 5'11". Rudy Gobert.
He's the type to put 6 foot on his Tinder though.
What? Yeah, I mean, shit.
I'm 5'12".
Yeah, 5'12" with shoes on.
shoes
What? Rudy Gobert, man, come on, best. You know, he's arguably the best.
Rudy Gobert would be great for pick and roll, and obviously for defense.
This as well, man. And Rudy Gobert, he arguably shut down the whole league last year.
This man has to bring it up.
I feel you,
but
man.
I'm gonna rely on Embiid, bro. When you got a talent like Embiid, come on, man. It'd be stupid not to pick him up. Especially out of these three, like, come on. There's no. It would have been more interesting if RTNBA put Embiid and Jokic in this bracket. If I had to pick between Jokic and Embiid, that's harder to think about. And because they're both on overall on the same level, they all have their, they both have their different attributes as centers.
The argument,
and I would want to reunite the Balkan duo.
The argument that would be with Kat and Joel Embiid is, okay, Joel Embiid obviously has the injury history. So at any time in the future,
yeah, but that's not even that serious no more.
I mean, that's still in the back of your mind.
A little, but not as much for me anymore, to be honest.
But easily, yeah, Joel Embiid can lock you down, can light you up.
He's like what they want Kristaps to do for Dallas right now. Like, that's how I'm seeing it. And when Kristaps went to Dallas, I had high hopes. I was like, bro, as long as he comes back from that injury well, I still have semi high hopes for Dallas, but remember Kristaps was the original unicorn. Now Embiid has gotten that unicorn title and ran with it, and he's proven himself as like, this is what we've kind of envisioned a unicorn center to be.
Yeah.
And Embiid's proven that. So now I would definitely pick Embiid, and then he'd be on the floor more, as unlike Kristaps, and then he's better than Kristaps right now.
Oh, definitely, easily.
So he can paint. He can dominate the paint, shoot the threes, pass, and guess what, bro? I don't care who's my point guard and power forward. If you give me Jimmy, Luka, and Embiid, that's a trio that, like, bro, that's getting me 2 to 3 championships.
I like to say the same thing with my lineup as well, man.
At the very least 2 championships.
I'll say the same thing as well, man. 2 or 3. I would say more if CP3 was a little bit younger, but
that's true. Well, Kemba, I'm okay just because the injuries and just the NBA is so competitive. Like, you can't be light years away from everybody else. It just doesn't happen.
To the
Sports
Nets.
Are always switching.
To the Warriors.
Yeah, I was like, the Nets. You mean the Warriors?
To MJ's Bulls. But either way, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments, man. Who will be your team that you're building around Luka?
And why? Please, guys, I'm serious. Like, I actually like to know why you guys choose these things. So if you don't want to leave a long comment, it's cool. But just letting you know, I like getting the insight from other people.
Exactly. How many championships do you see your roster, winning? And
our favorite comment from an episode will get a shout out in our next recording. Just letting y'all know.
Damn, what? Anyways, either way, man, whatever you guys are going to say, we appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Catch us on Twitter, TikTok, Ball Talk Deep. We talk deep about ball. Catch you guys soon. For now,
take care.
Around the same time.
A little shorter.